Hello, and thank you for joining us today for the orientation on the pickup services, the drop-offs, and the mill subscription. To start, we'll go over the food scrap pickup service and what it is. Really, it is one of the simplest ways that you can be diverting your food waste by having a subscription service with a local compost hauler who will set you up with a bucket with some liners and then come bi-weekly or weekly to pick up your food scraps. The process is subscribing to their service, receiving your buckets and liners as part of their initiation package, and then collecting your food scraps, setting it out for pickup on their schedule, and then repeating. Many of them will provide you with a fresh bucket, although some of them will have you clean your own. The participating haulers that we have as part of this program are Carbon Compost, the Compost People, Shadyside Worms, Worm Return, and the Zero Waste Wrangler. All 5 of these are locally owned, small operated businesses focused on residential or commercial compost hauling.
Now, what all kinds of materials do these haulers accept? Well, it depends. Each pickup service will have a unique list of compostable materials that they accept. And it is important to know and follow the guidelines set by your hauler. Some of them will take almost any compostable item, while the worm composting haulers will have more constraints. The typical rate for these pickup services ranges anywhere between $20 to $30 per month, with a $15 initiation fee. But through this pilot program, the city is offering a subsidized discount to where you don't have to pay any initiation fee, and the cost for the monthly service is only $10 per month. So all that you'll have to pay for the duration of the pilot is that $10 for 2 months, totaling in $20 total dollars. One thing that we're going to ask of all of our participants engaging in pickup services is to please keep the discount code private. Along with our haulers, we will be cross-checking the names of those who sign up for the service and those names on the list of our participants that we have signed up for the pilot, making sure that the names match. And if there's a name that doesn't match, haulers have the authority to either charge that individual full price or to just cancel the service. So please, no sharing of the discount codes. As for the sign-up process, PRC will be reaching out to you via email with 2 choices of haulers that service your area, and you will select one of them to sign up for. However, there are a few participants in the pilot who live outside of the service area of most of the haulers and will just be assigned one choice who you will then sign up for. When signing up, please use the exact name and email of the person who signed up for the pilot.
Moving on to the drop-off part of the pilot, you're typically going to be looking at the farmers markets as your option. You'll be collecting your food scraps in the same way as you would otherwise, but you'll bring them to one of the farmers markets or to the Homewood Healthy Active Living Center to drop them off. The city-run farmers markets are your main opportunity in the North Side, Squirrel Hill, and the East End on the days and times listed. The digester at the Homewood Healthy Active Living Center is located in the back and is also available for dropping your food scraps off. In terms of the accepted material for the drop-offs, at the farmers markets, they are being run by Worm Return, and so you're going to be looking at the same things that you would be able to accept for normal worm composting, often fruits and vegetable scraps, eggshells, coffee, and tea. There is a clear requirement of having no meat, dairy, pet waste, plastics, glass, metals, and etc., and things that the worms cannot tolerate. At the digester in Homewood, which is operated by Ecotone Renewables, you can place all food scraps, but you have to avoid anything that is non-food. The final part of this orientation is for those who are doing the mill subscription. It is an in-home food dehydrator and grinder that transforms your food scraps into a dry and sand-like material. After you start to accumulate your food scraps that are dried and ground up, you place them into a packaged mailer and send it back to the mill where they turn it into chicken feed. You sign up online at mill.com using the exact email that was used to sign up for the pilot, and the discount will be processed. Send questions that you have directly to the mill, to the PGH Green Center Gmail, or to the PRC. Thank you for joining us for this workshop on the pickup services, the drop-offs, and the mill subscription.